If you've ever opened Premiere Pro and felt like the workspace just wasn't set up for the way you edit, you're not alone. The good news is that moving panels in Premiere Pro is simple once you understand the docking system, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step. Whether you want to rearrange your editing workspace, make room for the panels you use most, or set up a second monitor for a smoother workflow, this tutorial will help you get it done fast. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy Premiere Pro tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, let's talk about what a panel actually is. In Premiere Pro, panels are the different boxes and sections around the interface, like effect controls, properties, the timeline, the program monitor, and the project panel. These are all designed to be movable so you can organize them however you like. The key thing to remember is that you need to grab a panel by its tab, not just anywhere inside the panel. The tab is the text label at the top of the panel. For example, if you want to move effect controls, click and hold right on the effect controls tab. Once you're holding the tab, start dragging it to the area where you want it to go. As you move it around, Premiere Pro will show you blue highlighted zones on the interface. These are called drop zones, and they tell you exactly what will happen when you release the panel. This is the most important part to understand, because the blue indicator changes depending on where you place the panel. If you drag the panel toward the center of another panel group, you'll usually see a center drop zone. This is the option that stacks the panel with the others in the same area. In other words, it becomes a new tab in that panel group. So if you drop effect controls into the center of another panel area, it won't create a new section beside it. Instead, it will sit in the same group, and you can click between the tabs to switch panels. This is useful when you want to keep related panels together without taking up too much space. For example, you might stack properties, effect controls, and audio track mixer in one group so you can quickly switch between them as needed. It keeps your workspace compact and organized. Now, if you want a panel to live in its own separate area, pay attention to the edges. When you drag a panel near the top, bottom, left, or right edges of another panel group, you'll see the drop zone highlight along that edge. Dropping it there docks the panel beside the existing workspace instead of stacking it. This creates a new window space and resizes the surrounding panels so everything fits neatly. This is especially helpful when you want to build a custom layout. For example, you might want the timeline bigger at the bottom, the project panel on the left, and effects on the right. By using the edge drop zones, you can reshape the layout until it matches your editing style. And if you want the panel to float completely independently, there's a really useful shortcut. Hold Ctrl on Windows or Command on Mac while dragging the panel. This undocks it and turns it into a floating window. Floating panels are perfect if you're using multiple monitors because you can move something like the program monitor or timeline over to a second screen and keep more space open on your main display. That floating window option can make a huge difference in your editing workflow. For example, if you're color correcting or reviewing footage, you might want the program monitor floating on another monitor so that you have more room for your timeline and tools. If you're doing heavy audio work, you could float the audio track mixer or essential sound panel instead. Premiere Pro is very flexible, and once you know how to move panels, you can build a workspace that feels a lot more efficient. Let's go through the process one more time so it's easy to remember. Click and hold the panel tab. Drag it to the area where you want it. Watch for the blue drop zone. If the blue area is in the center, the panel will stack as a new tab. If it appears on the edge, the panel will dock into a new section beside the others. And if you hold Ctrl or Command while dragging, the panel will float freely as its own window. If you ever make a mess of your layout, don't worry. Premiere Pro also lets you reset or switch workspaces, so you can always get back to a clean setup. But once you practice moving panels a few times, it becomes second nature and you'll be able to customize your editing space much faster. That's how to move panels in Premiere Pro. It's a small skill, but it makes a big difference in how comfortable and productive your editing feels. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more Premiere Pro tips, and let me know in the comments what you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.